see. Let me get you guys on here. All right, there we go. Can you guys see me okay? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is like 9 o'clock Eastern time, 9:30. Late start. Of course, the sun has risen already, guys. And I actually had my alarm set at 4:30 this morning to get up and everything to do self love before sunrise. However, I slept in this morning because I was exhausted. And I'm still tired because I didn't get my sleep out like I wanted to because from when I did set the alarm for 4:30. And then I got woken up again. And the last couple of days I haven't been getting a full night's sleep like I wanted to. And so I was like, I really have to sleep in. I really have to get my rest because when I don't get any sleep, like when I'm on the go constantly and not resting well, I get a headache. And I had a headache yesterday and the day before. So, yeah. So I slept in this morning. I hope everyone is doing well. Um, I hope everyone is up and at it on this beautiful Saturday. And I wanted to go live because I have some things that I need to take care of. I tell you, when you're trying to do something in like technology is good, but technology like messes up as well too. And it can get frustrating when it does, especially when you want to accomplish something and do something and you rely on technology in order for you to do what you want to do and especially when you rely on technology and you need it to accomplish a goal and when it doesn't do right and the systems is down, that like kind of irks my nerves a little bit because I'm the type of person when I'm ready to do something and get it done, I want to do it when I'm in that mode, or when I'm in that mood. And so, yeah. And so the system is down. And I was actually on a roll the other day. I was actually doing good, getting my modules done. And then the system went down. So when that happened, that has got me behind the last couple of days. And I keep trying and to keep having issues. So what I'm going to do, to be honest, guys, next time when I am able to get to it and the system is up and running, I'm gonna take full advantage of it. I'm gonna take full advantage of it and probably do everything right then, no matter what, so I can get it done and get it out of the way. Um, yeah, that's that's like one of the things I don't like. I don't like having to rely on something else to have something done. And me having to rely on that has put me behind because I wanted to be way further than where I am. I want to be done with it. My goal was to be done with it. But I guess what I'm gonna have to do is move on to something else until that actually gets up and running like it should. So yeah, guys. So first things first, self support as always. Um, so we're going to go over our affirmations and goals for today, or our to do list, and then I'm going to just get to doing some other things. We can just have random conversation. I just want to go on live with you guys. And if you guys want to talk in the chat, we can. If not, that's fine as well too. But I know I just got to get some things done today, and this is one of the things I want to get done, and I want to get off my to-do list first thing in the morning. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm trying to get you guys in a better position. I know it's kind of like an awkward position, but I'm trying to get you guys in like a better position because I have you guys on the charger. And yeah, how was everyone's Friday night? Yeah, so it seemed like the whole site is down. Okay, it seems like the website is down. Hmm. Let me try it one more time. If this doesn't work, then I know. Let me just see. It seems like the whole website might be down. Um, Let me just see what's going on. So how was you guys? How was you guys Friday night? What did you guys do fun? Did you guys do anything fun? I myself, I went, hold on, let me just check something. Let me get me something. Let me go get something while more of you guys coming in. Hey Alex, good morning. How you doing? Thank you for joining in on the live. Let me go get some things and I'll be right back. Okay, beautiful people, I am back. I had to go get my my study notebook. That was one thing I had to get. And I'm gonna go through that in a minute. And then I'm getting ready to plug the laptop up and get it started, guys. Yes, my day is going good. I'm doing good. Thank you. I hope you're doing good as well. I hope everyone is doing good. I hope everyone is doing good, guys. When you come in on the live, make sure you hit that like button for me so it can push out for more people to see. Princess, it's okay. She drinking water and drinking so fast now she over there strangling. I'm telling you guys, pets is something else. Pets are something else. And I have 3 of them. No more, no more, no more. I'm done. I have 3 pets, 2 cats, and 1 dog. And we've had Princess for, this year will be 15 years that we've had Princess this year, later on in the year. Yeah. Princess will be 15 years old, probably around like July. Curtis will be 3 this year. So it'll be going on 3 years later this year. We have Curtis and Onyx. She's not one. I'm not sure when Onyx was born. We've had Onyx now, I would say, strong for 2 months. I could say really strong. She was a little stray, a little afraid of Curtis, and so we've been feeding her and all that kind of stuff. So I can say that she's our, I'm going to go on ahead and say she's our pet. She's really growing on me. She's starting to come to me now. She knows her name. She knows her name now. So when I call her name, she looks and things like that. She comes a lot of times. And then, especially when I'm getting ready to feed her, but then she comes a lot of times. And then she jumped in my lap the other day. And also, she'll walk between my leg and stuff like that. And then when I'm doing certain things, she like to come around in the room with me. And she'll let me pet her sometimes, but then sometimes she'll run. And so she's getting so too, if I sit down on the chair, she'll come and sit next to me or near me. So she's grasping along for the most part Okay, so she'll get better. Now I did notice yesterday she did try to stand up on her hind legs and was like reaching for the wall. So now we ain't doing that because when Curtis was about her age, she used to climb the wall. I told her we're not doing that. You're not climbing the wall up in here, huh? And I can honestly say Curtis is like the first real. You okay? Go go get your bed pee. Um Curtis is like the first real cat. I mean I had a kitten before when I was pregnant with my daughter, but a dog got to it. But I don't want to talk about that. But Curtis is like the first real cat. Well, I had a kitten when I was a child, but I don't quite remember. But like the first real cat to like take care of, and I never really even thought I would have a cat and take care of one because I always used to be like a cat litter, this and that. But I learned a lot about cats by having a cat. I didn't know cats are just as clingy as dogs are because Curtis, like just like Christmas follow me everywhere and everything. Curtis will do the same thing, like no matter where I'm at, no matter what I'm doing, he's following me around. When I leave the house, he's looking out the window. He'll be still looking out the window when I come back home. He greets me. He likes to get in my lap. He likes to take a nap with me. He likes to be in my face all the time. Like even when I'm taking a shower or something, he'll be sitting right out there. Like I was like, dang, I know that cats do kind of like the same thing dogs do. Like they'll follow you around. I could be in the restroom doing something, my hair or something, or getting ready. He'll lay in there. He'll go to sleep, and Prince will be in there too. So that was like kind of shocking to me. So yeah, pets are very loving. They're very sweet. It's all on how you raise them and how you take care of them and what you teach them. And they can be very comforting at times. Sometimes pets can be more comforting and sweeter than humans that's in your life. They're gonna always show you they love you, and that's what my pets they give me. They very they're very therapeutic. Because even though they can't talk to me, they can talk to me. Because sometimes I say stuff to Curtis, he be like, "Yeah, he know what I'm talking about." Same thing with Princess. Princess know what we talking about. We do worship. We listen to inspiration music in the morning. They listen to that. They sit there. They know all that kind of stuff. So yeah, guys. So if you have pets, feel that you're blessed, especially if you got pets that you know how to take care of. Now I'm not talking about no little mean pets and ruthless. I ain't talking about those type of pets. I'm talking about like real sweet pets. Okay, guys, so first things first, for the self love before sunrise, even though we didn't meet at 5 o'clock this morning, like I said, I did sleep in, but we will be resuming tomorrow at 5 a.m. And like I said, I'm going to be going live every day at 5 a.m. in the morning to do self love before sunrise. And just so happen if I don't go live, guys, it's because I'm either sleeping in or something, or, that was why. And I'll let you guys know ahead of time. Yes, the pets are good company. They are really good company. Never feel alone. Sometimes, well, a lot of times, me and my daughter will do staycations, or me and my daughter and my mom, we do staycations, and we'll take Princess with us for the most part. We always take Princess with us on staycations and stuff, and because she's like really quiet, she really doesn't do anything. It's just when we have to take her out to the bathroom, she doesn't like to get on the elevator to get out. So they can be a little bit, they can be a little tricky, and it can be a little embarrassing sometimes because it's like you showing out, like you acting like you don't want to walk, and the people looking at it, it's like, oh, they got that little bitty dog, and she, like we like Princess, come on, she just be standing there looking. And then she's a really sweet dog, and she loves people, so she'll go up to people and be jumping. I'm like, Princess, don't do that. Everybody don't want dogs around them. Everybody don't want dogs jumping on them. So okay, guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over some affirmations. If you guys have your paper, pen, or if you want to just say your affirmations to yourself, it's whatever you want to do. Any type of affirmations that you want to say, you can write them down, jot them down. You can say them out loud. So what I did, guys, was the first day, because this is day 3, right? So the first day that we did the affirmations, it was on the 6th. So that was what? Today is Saturday, Friday, Thursday morning. And so I actually wrote them on a sheet of paper. So now what I'm doing is I have this notebook that I dated, and these were the affirmations and goals that I had for yesterday. And so today is a new day, so I'm going to write the affirmations down. You know what? I should have wrote them on the back of the paper, but that's okay. I can always come back. So today is the, you know what? I'm still going to do it. I can just change that to the 9th for tomorrow. Yeah. I'm going to just mark this out and just write on the back of this paper so it won't go to waste. And then I still have you because it does have the date where I can write it in there. So today is March the 9th. So um so I'm going to title up here affirmations. Okay, let me see. Good morning. How you doing? Thank you for joining in on the live. Okay, guys. So I have 4 affirmations that I just wrote. And when it comes to affirmations, guys, it's what you feel that you want for yourself. It's good that you can get affirmations from other people and use them in a way that's going to help you. Um, but I feel like when it comes to affirmations, as long as it's an understanding of what you feel and what you think and what you got going on in your life and what you're going through. Okay, so the first affirmation that I wrote down, I said, give me the guidance to hear what is being said to me and to have a true understanding of what it means. So the reason why I have for that affirmation for me, it just means like whenever I'm having a conversation with someone, no matter who it is, it could be my husband, it could be my daughter, my mother, my father, my siblings, it could be a coworker, it could be a friend, just or it just a stranger out and about. Just give me the guidance to hear what someone is saying to me and to understand what they mean. Because sometimes you can have a conversation with someone, and I know for me, it can quickly go left and it just be out the blue sometimes, like a disagreement. And I don't know if it sometimes can come off as a misunderstanding, like I'm misunderstanding what they said. Because a lot of times, you know what I learned, guys? I learned that sometimes a person can say something to you, and the way you took it was not how they meant it. You know what I mean? That's why it's good to have healthy, good, clear conversations with people. Because I feel like I want to be able to have a conversation with someone when they said something to me, the way I took it, it might have not been the way they meant it. However, I want to be able to come back to them and be like, hey, did you mean it this way? Because this is how I took it, and give them the opportunity to explain to me what they meant. And while they're explaining to me, they're not getting upset about it, they're not getting frustrated about it. They're just explaining it to me to being healthy about it. I really want healthy conversations because it is some parts of my life that conversations is not always healthy, it's not always good. It can be a clash, you know what I'm saying? And when that comes that way, sometimes you have to just look back, and it can be as far as just what people might have been surrounded by, how they was raised or who they was connected to or whatever. Because some people just don't know how to talk to people at all. Some people just don't know how to use the right words, or some people don't know how to explain themselves well, or maybe it's just that the way they coming off can see negative. You know what I mean? And so I want to be able to have the guidance to hear what someone is, what is being said to me, and to have a true understanding of what they mean. And I wanted it to be vice versa. You know what I mean? I want it to be vice versa because I feel like conversations can just go haywire quickly and instantly. You know what I mean? And one thing I learned a long time ago, somebody close to me said some things to me that it really affected me all my life. You know, I forgave that person. However, I never felt the same way about them because what they said to me, it really hurt me. And I'm always going to remember what this person said to me. And someone said to me that's in my family, they told me, they said, one thing people got to think about is wounds heal. Like you can have a wound and you might have a scar from it or whatever. But one thing about words, you'll never forget what somebody said to you. You never forget it, especially if this is someone you care about and you care what they say and what they think about you, and also how that person is connected to you. You know what I mean? And it's only a few people in my life that I really care about what they say or what they think about me. It's only a select few. Some people that is in my life, I could care less what they say to me or what they think about me because they don't do nothing for me. You know what I mean? In terms of they have nothing about them that I would look up to or would even try to take advice from them is what I'm saying because I see how they live their life. But I just really want to have a better understanding when it comes to conversation and what someone is saying to me, what they mean, and how I make them feel, how they making me feel. You know, what is it that we can do better? You know, so we can move along and to continue to have healthy communication. Because if you don't have healthy communication, that's not that can make up your day very draining. It can bring on stress. It can bring on anxiety. It can bring back because sometimes we have traumas. Well, I have some traumas because I've been through some things in life. But one thing I don't want to do is be victim to that. You know what I mean? And one thing I'm not going to allow is new traumas and new toxic stuff to come onto my life. And because I feel like because I know for me, I'm gonna just speak about me. I know being that I've been through certain things in life and certain things might be triggers. However, I feel like it's up to me to protect myself to be like, I'm not going, okay, yeah, that is a trigger. And someone might know certain things are triggers and they'll play on that. Some people can be real intelligent when it comes to manipulation of the mind. You know what I mean? Some people can be real intelligent when it comes to that. And when you notice it, because you can't help but notice it, because you can be like, why is it this way all the time? You know what I'm saying? You be like, is it me or is it just what is it? I know it just can't be because I can't keep having this recycled feeling all the time. It's because of this. You know what I mean? So you gotta just know how to maneuver and use your words. And then sometimes when the words don't work, sometimes you just gotta go about action. And sometimes you gotta move in silent and do certain actions in silent too. That's just how the game play when it comes to certain things, especially when it comes to the mental health is real. It's important, and you want to make sure you got a good mental health 99% of the time, because a lot of things we can't control. However, we can control how certain things affect us. And sometimes I know for me, I could be in a space where I could be having a conversation and it make me feel uncomfortable. It takes me to a place that it's not a comfortable feeling. And when I'm starting to feel that way, I want to be able to relay it to whoever I'm having a conversation with, to like end it. And if that conversation can't be ended, then I have to learn to control to keep that feeling that's building up in me at bay. I have to learn to control that. And I have been controlling it. And I want to continue to control it. And I want to continue to also get to the point that I'm hearing you, but I'm not hearing you. It's like going in one ear and out the other. It's like I'm hearing you, but I'm not. I'm not hearing you because I not totally blocked you out because I'm starting to feel this build up in me. No, Dionne, we ain't gonna have this build up in you. We're gonna keep that at bay. That ain't gonna even happen. We're not gonna even let that even spill out. We're not gonna even let that spill out. We're gonna just start ignoring it and blocking it out. Until things can get better, until the conversation can flow more maturely, more sincerely and genuinely. You know what I mean? Because I feel like sometimes people can have conversation and try to tear people down, and it's like, what do you get out of it? So that's why I want to, again, have the guidance to hear what is being said to me and to have a true understanding of what it means. And that could mean, so it's not so much as I'm gonna look at it, oh, like you're this, you're this, you're that. Because sometimes it's not you, it could be that person that you're having a conversation with. Sometimes people could be going through stuff and they're reflecting it off on you. And it's like, okay, well, you have to sometimes think about what they're saying and get the understanding of it. And I want to be able to understand and come back and have a question of, well, why this? So that's real important to me. That right there is to, have the guidance to really hear what is being understand, mean what is said to me and actually have a true understanding of what it means. That's like important to me. That's so important to me because the age I am now, I'm 47 years old, guys. I'm 47. And I'm just at a point in my life that every day you hear stuff happening to people. Every day. Every day. Something always happening, no matter what. And it be things that's happening in the world that you don't know nothing about. You don't even hear about it. But I just feel like time is precious. And I want to be happy. I want to be happy all the time. And my happiness, it don't always be that you got to be traveling. You got to be going somewhere, spending a lot of money, this and this and that. Being at peace is happy to me. Having fun, laughing. I'd rather be laughing than to be frowned and mad and upset, crying, feeling nervous or feeling angry or feeling frustrated. Stuff like that is so draining on the body. It's so draining on the body. It really is. It's extremely draining. Very, very draining. Very draining. Sometimes it can just, I don't know. It's draining. It's draining on the body. Okay. My second affirmation is protect my energy at all costs. That's so important to me, to protect my energy, to protect my positive energy, protect my energy to want to get up and do things around the house, like clean the house up, declutter, um, just get things done, just to protect my energy all the time, no matter where I'm at, no matter what I'm doing, to stay focused. Like, say for instance, if I gotta go to the grocery store and run errands, I want my energy to be protected, to be like, oh, okay, I'm making my grocery list, I'm gonna stick to it, and when I go in the grocery store, I'm paying attention, I'm not being rushed, I'm not feeling frustrated about what else is going on around the store. If the produce looking tall to pieces, or if they low on certain items or certain things that I really wanted to get from the grocery store, I'm not upset about it. It's just like, oh, okay, they just don't have it. I just want my energy to be protected all the time. At all, just every day, all day, I just want my energy to be protected, no matter what. I want my energy to be protected when I get up and I'm gonna go take a shower and clean my body off and not be like, I don't feel like you taking a bath today. No, I want the energy to go in there. Go take your bath, Dionne. Go do what you got to do. Comb your hair. Brush your teeth, wash your face, fix you some breakfast. Get up, do this, make the bed, wash the sheets on the bed. Let me, you know what? Them sheets been on the bed 4 days. Let me take them sheets off the bed. It's been 4 days. It's time to wash them. Go in and wash them and put some new sheets on there. You know what I'm saying? Um, just really have the energy to do what I gotta do. Feed the pets. Let them go outside, roam a little bit. Let them play. Take care of them. Make sure they loved on. Make sure they good. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just want my energy protected at all times. Like no matter what. Even when I want to do an exercise, I can be like, you know what? I'm finna exercise for 10 minutes. I'm gonna charge my Fitbit up. I'm gonna get my little stuff together. I'm gonna get my little kettlebells together, my little weight. My little weights together, going to put me on a little outfit. I'm gonna find me a good playlist, and I'm gonna do this exercise for about 30 minutes a day. I want that energy good. I want it good. I don't want to be like, Dad, I already exercised for a couple of minutes. I'm tired. Let me sit down. I ain't finna do nothing. No, I don't want that. I want it to be good, clean energy. Just like earlier when I got on live and I was trying to go to my portal so I can start studying, the portal was down. So it's like, okay, Dionne, protect your energy. Don't let it get you down. Yes, it's just if you can't do that part right now, but I can do something else with it. So that's why I went upstairs, and also that's why I got my study book, because I'm like, I'm still, even though I can't do that part of the studying that I want to do, I'm still going to do something else. I'm not going to let that be like, well, since that's down, I'm just not going to study and do anything at all. No, I'm going to work on something else until that, whenever that comes back up, because I can't control it. It's out of my control. So I got to protect that energy. My third affirmation for today is to be in a healthy mental state at all times, and to surround me with people who have a healthy mental state as well. And that's what I want. I want my mental to be healthy. I want it to be good. Um, yeah, and I want to be surrounded by people who have a healthy mental state. Whenever I am surrounded with people, whenever I'm out and about, if I'm like I said, for instance, hey, if I go to the grocery store, I want to make sure it's like, okay, if I'm going to the grocery store, walking down the aisle, hey, excuse me, because I need to get by, and somebody like, oh, okay, hey, how you doing today, like that, versus got an attitude of just standing there like they don't hear you, because they can start an argument, and I don't know this person's mental state, like some obviously is off, and they trying to start an argument, and I feel like arguments could just lead to things that can just be something that can happen that you can't take back, no matter what. And one thing I'm not going to do, if I don't like arguing with the people in my family or close to me, why would I want to go out here and argue with a stranger? So I just want to make sure that my mental state is healthy at all times, because that's so important to me. That's so important to me. What was it? Not last night, but the night before, I had received some news about a old coworker of mine, and it like really, it was like one of those things that kind of like threw me back when I saw it, and my anxiety like immediately jumped on me, and I just started feeling a type of way, and I was like, wow, like it was like it wasn't a good feeling. It was something sad. And then I was like, wow, just threw me. It just threw me. It just threw me back. It just threw me back, and I was like, I don't like that feeling of anxiety when it like immediately jumps on me. And so I was able to get it off. I didn't sit in it. I was able to get it off. And then the next day, well, that night I was up. I didn't get much sleep, and then some other things happened that caused me to not get much sleep. And I feel like when sometimes we might go through something and or hear something or something might affect us, I want my mental to be in a way that I don't spill it off to somebody else. You know what I mean? Because it, having a healthy mental, some people can feel like their mental is healthy, but it ain't. The ones that feel like it's that I'm straight. I'm them the ones that ain't. They not, because if you gotta, who are you trying to convince yourself, or who you talking to? And you can just I could just tell with just conversations and stuff, and just that particular night, I think I might have got 2 hours of sleep, if that, and then I was up that next morning at 5 o'clock doing self-love before sunrise. And so I was kind of like a little bit all over the place because I was tired mentally. I didn't rest. I didn't sleep. I had a headache, you know what I mean? But I was like, I'm gonna still just push forward and stuff. And I know by me doing this self-love before sunrise and just in general, just each and every day. Today make day 3, guys, for me of writing down affirmations. And me actually writing them down, it made me feel so much better. It made me feel so much better. And it's helping me. It's helping me. Um, and I like it being part of my routine. And, you know, I don't mind sharing my affirmations with some people. I don't mind sharing them. Yeah, there's going to be some affirmations that I might not share. But this part, I don't mind sharing it. I just don't because it's helping me. And then the 4th affirmation that I wrote for today is guide me in a way that is of peace, love, prosperity, faithfulness, without fear or doubt. So just anything I do, I'm talking to you guys here on live, you know, I'm doing it without fear. I'm doing it without doubt. Um, I'm coming with peace, love. I'm being productive. I'm having faith because maybe it might help somebody. Then who knows, you know? But it's just something I know for me. It's helping me, and that's what I feel like it's important. You know, I feel like that's important to me. And you know, I don't have a lot of friends, and so I don't. You know, I'm somebody I got like severe trust issues. So I don't trust people like talking. I really don't. So me coming out and putting myself out here on the internet on YouTube, yeah, it's gonna be people that be negative, but I don't pay that no mind because it's like it's okay. Obviously they got something going on that they just want to be negative and just tear somebody down, but that's on them. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I can reach people, and then it could be somebody from somewhere else. They can put a comment that says something sweet, you know, and just make me feel good, or I can say something to make them feel good, or just in general, just you know, put myself out there and just saying it. It's just helping me. It's just helping me to be a better person, a better Dionne, you know, than I was the day before. Positive vibes only. Yes, you do have to do what makes you feel better. You do have to do what makes you feel better. And guys, so those are my 4 affirmations. And Alice, that's an affirmation right there. You have to do what makes you feel better. That's an affirmation right there. And positive vibes only is an affirmation too. So those are 2 good affirmations that Alice put in the chat. Thank you so much for those affirmations. I'm going to write those down. And I'm going to put AB beside them so I know that I got it from someone in the chat. And I'm going to write those affirmations down as well. You have to do. Feel better, okay? And positive vibes only. Okay, so I wrote down the 2 affirmations that Alice said as well. So that's been added to the list. And guys, let's give ourselves a hand clap for doing our affirmations for today. And not only did we speak the affirmations, we also wrote them down and we thought them. So there's 3 different things. We thought of the positive words, we wrote them down, and we spoke them out. So that's good. We got to give ourselves a hand clap. So we did it 3 different ways: thought, wrote it down, and we spoke it. And that's good. That's good that we've done that. That's a part of being productive. That's a part of achieving goals and doing, you know, speaking positive before you really start your day to get in that good mindset. You know what I mean? Okay, so now we're going to go on to goals. Okay, let me do something real quick, guys, while we get ready to go on to goals. Guys, think of some of the goals you want to do for today. Hey, Mir, how you doing? Thank you for joining in on the live. I appreciate you. So, guys, think of some of the goals that you want to do for today. Just give me 1 minute. It's not gonna take me long at all. I just need to do something, so give me a second. Hey, what you doing, girlfriend? Um, okay, so we're back. So now let me do my goals for today. Okay, and put this on here as well. All right, guys. So my goals for today, I'm going to do some house chores. I'm going to make a grocery list. Doing my YouTube live, so I'm doing that now. I'm going to do some skincare. I might come back on later when I do my skincare with you guys. I don't know. I might. I'm going to do some skincare. I'm going to cook. I'm going to cook. Grocery run, and I'm going to do some studying, which is what I'm going to do as well. So that's my goals for today. Those are my goals for today. Pretty simple, not too much. You know what I mean? Yeah, pretty simple goal list. And spend time with self. Spend time. Let me put that on there too. Let me spend time with self. That's what I'm gonna do as well. Spend time with self. And me spending time with self is me just doing whatever I want to do. If it's just chilling, if it's just watching a movie, if it's reading something, it's just whatever. But that's what I'm going to do for today, and I have that written down. And keep that out. So yeah, guys. So those are my goals for today. What are some goals that you guys might have for today? What are some goals that you guys have for today? To me, it seemed like the weekend just came by like really fast. Like really fast. I was surprised. I was surprised that I was like, wow, it's getting ready to be the weekend already. Like time is like really going by, really going by. I just see things so differently, and then I think time goes up tomorrow, right, y'all? Like time changes tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. Uh-oh. Let me check something. Hold on. Because I don't know if the laptop is charging or what. Okay, yeah, there you go. Looks like it's better now. Let me see. I'll put this here. Alright, it's charging. And now let me see about my. There we go. Okay, now I got the devices charging. But yeah, the weekend actually came by fast, guys. I was like, what in the world? To me, it did. So you guys have any type of goals you guys are doing for yourself or anything like that? So it's going to be what, getting darker later and lighter earlier. Is that what it is? Is that how that goes this time around? Is that what's happening? Okay. Do you guys have anything fun that you're planning for this year so far? Okay. The site is still down. So with that being said, so guys, let me tell you. So I'm gonna put it out here. Um, so next year I'll be 49, right? So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about doing a um I'm thinking about doing, since I'm gonna be 49 next year, I'm thinking about doing maybe a getaway, not a giveaway, but a getaway, and doing a trip and inviting people who might want to come, spending time with my girls is one time. Yes, that's always a wonderful time. Always a wonderful time. Um, so I'm thinking about, and I love spending time with you too, sweetheart. So I'm thinking about doing a trip, guys, um, for the month of my birthday, and I'm thinking about doing a trip because I'm gonna be 49. It's gonna be my last year in my 40s, and just put it out there to people, to see who all want to meet up, and we all do a trip somewhere, do a trip together, and everybody can meet up and we can have a good time. Of course you're gonna be doing your own thing or whatever you want to do, but it's just an invite. Like last year in your 40s, so it can be for anybody. Like whoever else is gonna be 49 next year. Like this is our last year in our 40s, right before we get ready to turn 50. You know what I mean? So you know, how some people like, oh, I look forward to this and this and this and this. I don't try to focus too much on later on. I focus on the present. I focus on the now. And yeah, so that's just something that I'm kind of looking into to see and everything. And so yeah, guys, that's just something that I'm looking into. Um, yeah. So let me just see something. Um, hmm. So I feel like that'd be cool. Um, I guess I can say this because I'm not too sure. But yeah, guys, that's what I'm thinking about doing. That's what I'm thinking about doing. That is what I'm thinking about doing, guys. So we will see. We will see. Well, you know what? Let me take it back. Let me take her back because I need to look at something right quick. Well, let me see. Let me go back to what I had. So that's what I'm thinking about doing, guys. So it's just a thought. How many of you guys like to travel and go on trips and stuff like that? How many of you guys like to do things like that? Let me see. Probably need to go back. So guys, let me just talk to you about. So yesterday, well, not yesterday, but last night, I finished Beauty in Black. Did you guys watch Beauty in Black? You love doing trips. I love doing trips too. I like staycations. I like trips. I like cruises. Um, yeah, cruises are fun to me. I like going on a cruise because I just feel like, for me, when I go on a cruise, I forget I'm on a boat. I forget I'm on a boat. It's just like everything is right there in one place. All you got to do is go on the elevator or go on the steps. That's it. You got the food right there. You got the buffet. You got the dining hall. You got the casino. You got games. They got music. You can just lounge. It's just different stuff. I don't like it when it be a bunch of kids around. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm going to be honest with you. When there's a lot of kids running around and screaming and hollering, or just like young teenagers, yeah, because I have one um, child and she's an adult. She's 25. So I'm past that stage of little ones and all that kind of stuff. She's very, independent, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm when it be a bunch of kids and stuff, I just be like, let me brace myself. You know what I mean? But it's because the last cruise me and my family went on, mind you, I had a wonderful time. Do not get me wrong, but it was just so many kids, guys. I feel like it was more kids than it was adults on the cruise ship. That's just my opinion. And I think because it just seemed like it was a lot of more kids on the cruise than adults. I don't know. It just seemed like it was a lot. And it was like it was a lot of teenagers, but it was a lot of like young kids that was like under teenage age. There was probably about 2 to 10, you know what I mean? And it was just all over the place. Being kids on a family vacation, I get it. I get it. I'm not knocking it. Because when I went on my first cruise, my daughter, she was what, 15? She was 15. So I get it when people want to take their kids or whatever, but it was just children everywhere, y'all. But I had a wonderful time and everything, and it was fun. Okay, the first cruise I ever went on was it was a group of us. We had a good time, guys. It was me, my mom, my daughter. We shared a room, and it was like some other family members. We went on a cruise as well, and we docked from South Carolina. That was fun, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Cause I used to be like, okay, going to cruise, it's dark outside, you don't see, And that first cruise, when we had the muster station drill, when they did that drill, we had to be in a certain area of the cruise. And then when they called your, because you could have been muster station C, B, or whatever. And I don't quite remember what muster station we was, but we was like in a, it looked like, I think it was like a dining area or something. Like I said, this was my first time cruising, first time being on a boat. And so we had to do the mustard station. When we did the mustard station, we had to all go on the balcony. And when we all went on the balcony, we was all lined up. So say like this me and this somebody in front of me and then somebody in front of them. And we was all the way up to the thing like that. And we was out there on the balcony and they was going over stuff. And then they played this loud horn noise. And they was like, if you hear this noise, then you know it's an emergency. When I tell you guys, that whole cruise, all I kept hearing was that noise in my head. And that's all I kept thinking about. Like, when we gonna hear it? I was like anticipating and hearing it. You know what I mean? I was just like, it just rocked me. I enjoyed myself, but I just kept thinking about that. So then when we went on our second cruise, we went to Miami. And guys, let me tell you, so our cruise ship was leaving that Monday, right? And it was some people in my family, they was actually flying that Monday morning. But I was like, I'm not flying the day of, because whenever you plan in a cruise, you doing things and making sure you got everything in order, and you don't want to like miss out on the cruise. You don't want to miss the boat. And so I was like, I'm not flying. So it was me, my daughter, my mother, and my husband. We drove to Miami, and so I had this little small car. I had a Toyota Yaris, right? So 4 of us in the car, packed, the trunk and stuff. My mama, she had cooked like little, not little, but she had cooked like us some sausage box. Like she made us some food, and we had food and we had drinks or whatever. And so I was like, okay, guys. So Miami was like 13 hours from where we live at. So I was like, okay, what we're going to do is, I was like, I'm the type of person, whenever I know I'm going on a trip, I'm planning it ahead of time. Like if I know weeks coming up, I'm like, okay, I got this week, that week. So the week of the trip, I'm already planning in my head, in my mind, that what I'm going to do. Because I'm a person, I don't mind driving. So I was planning in my head, I was getting up to it. Okay, I'm in the mood, I'm pumped up. Okay, this and this and that. And so I was like, okay, y'all. I was like, what we're going to do is we're going to leave at 10 Saturday night. I think it was like 10 Saturday night. I was like, we're going to leave. We had packed up everything, had the car packed, everything. I said, I'm going to take me a little nap. And I said, when I'm ready to go, we going. Because when I'm in the mood to drive, let's get to it, because I'm ready for it. Guys, so I laid down. Of course, I couldn't really sleep like I wanted to. I was like, okay, y'all, let's go on and get on the road. Let's do it. Let's get on the road. Y'all, We got on that road. Soon we started getting on the road good. It started pouring down raining. And when I mean pouring down raining, it was like raining to the point you couldn't even see the road in front of you. Like it was so many cars with their emergency blinkers on, people pulling over. And mind you, this was at 10 something at night. So it was foggy, it was thunderstorming, and I was like, what in the world? And me, I don't like driving in the rain for one, especially at night. And one thing I don't want to do is I'm not driving in the rain in unfamiliar areas where I don't know where I'm going. You know, because like I said, we traveling to Miami. I didn't know where we was going. None of us knew where we was going. So I was like, nah, we got to pull over. So we pulled over. We pulled over for a little while. Yes, it was pouring down buckets of rain. That's right, it was. So we pulled over, guys. Pulled over, we waited. Okay, then it started calming down. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get back on the road. Guys, we got back on the road driving, and it had got to the point that it was like so foggy, so dark, and that rain was just hitting. I was like, what is going on? So this time we pulled over at this rest area in South Carolina, and it was so many other people that had pulled over too. They was like, yeah, we can't see. We was like, we can't either. So, you know, everybody went to the restroom or whatever. We got back in the car. We was like, we was just chill on the car until this rain slow down, because there's no way we are going to get, you know, make it, because I just can't do it. Even if I'm going 5, I can't do it. Blinkers on, it didn't matter. We had emergency blinkers on. You just couldn't see just how much rain it was, fog it was. And like I said, we was driving at night, so some of those areas is just wood, so you don't know where you're going. So we stayed there for a while. Okay. So it was like a couple of hours had went by. The rain slowed down. We got back on the road again. Got started getting it. And I'm driving. And by this time, you know, when it be like nighttime, and when it's starting to be nighttime, but it's starting to come over that 1 or 2 where it be kind of pitch dark, but then it's like being gloomy and coming back. That's what it was looking like. And mind you, it had already thunderstorm and rained real bad where we was coming from. We went through that, so it was like real foggy and everything outside. So we was driving, started raining again. I was like, you know what? Started raining again. So this time what we did was we pulled over, and I pulled over because I was like, should we get a hotel room or what? So I was like, nah, we're not getting a hotel room. So what we did, I don't remember the area we was at, but it was actually a hotel, and beside the hotel, it was like this abandoned gas station. And the gas station was abandoned. It didn't look spooky or nothing. But you know how the gas stations got the hovel over where the pumps would be? It wasn't any pumps right there. So we parked right there, cut the car off, and went to sleep. And we slept there for some hours. And I was like, you know what? I gotta wait till the sun start coming back up, because I can't drive in this. You know, I don't want a chance that we get back on the road and we taking these exits, and some of the exits it was like you couldn't see. And I'm the type of person, whenever I'm traveling, if I'm driving somewhere, I want to take an exit where, okay, the gas station, I can see it. Because sometimes, you know, when you travel and it be like a gas station, and then when you get off the highway, it's like 2 miles down the road. That's too much for me. I need it to be, soon I'm getting off the road, I'm turning the store right there, or the food place right there. Not it's 2, 3, 4 miles away. That's not going to cut it for me. And then, you know, trying to drive in that rain to see exits, we couldn't see because of the rain. So it's like, what we going to do? We're going to just wait until the sun start coming up. And then that way we can see better. Because even though this area is up for me, I can still see. I ain't got to worry about deers. I mean, you still got to worry about deers in the daytime, but just in general, you know, because like I said, the whole time we driving, there was so many cars that had their blinkers off on. Some people pulled over the side of the road. They didn't have their blinkers on. They just pulled over the side of the road and cut the car off. So we did that. And we stayed there till the sun started coming up. Then we got on the road trucking it. Guys, when I tell you, it took us 23 hours to get to Miami. We left that Saturday night at 10 something. And I think we got to Miami that Sunday. It was like close to 8 or 9 or something like that when we got to Miami, when we got to the hotel. Let me tell you something. Y'all, it was something. We was like, but we made it, you know what I'm saying? And we was there the day before the boat or whatever. I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. But we made it. We made it. That was what was important. We made it. Okay. So just the driving there alone was like, but we did the cruise and we had a ball. And the thing about this one, they didn't do the muster station like that. They did it differently. It was just like, oh, they did the thing. We didn't have to go in the bathroom. They didn't play a loud noise and stuff like that. So I was cool. And I had a great time. I had a wonderful time on that trip. We had a really, it was dope. And then last year when we went on the cruise, that was fun. And but it was just a lot of kids. It was a lot of kids. And this time, when we went down there, it rained as well. But it was cool though. But yeah, guys, that was what it was. And then, driving back from Miami, it didn't take us as long. It was pretty much a smooth ride. We didn't run into any rain. We didn't run into any rain. We didn't run into any rain. And what we was going to do, we was going to get a room that day that we got off the boat and just stay there. And then like we're gonna leave the next morning. But then I was thinking like, not my stomach growling, sorry y'all. Y'all hear going, it's like bowling balls. But I was just thinking like, wow, we can hit the road if y'all want to. Why is my battery going low? Stop. We can hit the road if we want to. So yeah, guys, so that's what was going on with that, with the trip. So yeah, guys, just looking into doing some things, and I hope you guys are as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm getting ready to get some studying on another portal and look up some things to get some things going, get my studying done for the morning, and then I'm going to start my chores, and then I'm going to start doing the other things that I said that I'm going to do for the day. I appreciate each and every one of you that joined in on the live. Thank you, Alice, for joining in on the live. Thank you for your positive affirmations. There are some good ones. Thank you, Mia, for joining in on the live, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you all so much. We will resume tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. for self-love before sunrise. So yeah, guys, so we did our affirmations, we did our goals, and I did a little story time with you guys. Guys, thank you all so much. If I'm going to go live again later on today, I don't know. We will see. Guys, make sure you check out, I dropped a YouTube video yesterday. Make sure you check that out and check out my shorts as well. And just check out all my other YouTube videos that I have as well. All right, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Also, check out my husband's YouTube channel. That's True Hicks, TruHicks Hicks. So, guys, my stomach is like growling like crazy, so I'm getting ready to get off because it sounds like real disrespectful right now. I guess my stomach trying to have a conversation with you all. They explaining what about us trying to drive to Miami as well. But you guys have a good day. You all be safe. I wish you all a peace of mind because a peace of mind is one of the greatest things in the world. I will see you guys. If I don't see you guys later on today, I will see you guys at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. You guys take care. Have a wonderful, blessed Saturday and stay safe. Peace.